Hi guys and welcome back. I know I've been gone and I feel as if though it was a good reason to be gone and take some time for myself because there's been things going on, and I'll get more into it if I feel like it as I'm filming, because I'm not sure if I want to talk about it or not, but however I am feeling in this video will I don't know what I'm going to say. I'll be honest, I really didn't know if I wanted to film today. I'm just so back and forth with everything going on. So I kind of made myself come in here, sit down, forcing myself to play with makeup because I really think in the end it will make me feel better. So if I don't seem like myself, I'm sorry. But I do want to film. I think getting some makeup on will make me feel better. So that is why I'm forcing myself to film. So let's go. I have this idea in my head, and I've had this idea in my head on this makeup look for what it seems like weeks now. No, it's not going to be some crazy eye look, but it's just something, I don't know, it popped into my head one night before I was going to go to sleep, and I'm like, that'll be so pretty. And then here I am several weeks later filming it. So if you want to see what I come up with, then keep on watching. I feel like this is the definition of quarantine hair. 100% definition. If you look it up, this is 10-day-old gross hair thrown in a bun with about a gallon of dry shampoo in it. That's what this is. I think I'm gonna actually wash my face after I film today. Wash my hair after I film today too. I'm gonna use some concealer to prime my eyes. I'm gonna do my eyes first because I'm going to do some kind of winged liner look, which you guys know I hate doing, but it's going to be with eyeshadow, and I feel like with eyeshadow, it helps me out a little bit, and I've actually been practicing my winged liner. So yeah, we're going to use some concealer today, and I actually just bought a couple new things, I don't know, about 10 or so days ago. I got the travel size of the Milk Makeup Hydro Primer. Oh my gosh. I bought some new stuff because I figured it would help me get out of this funk, but clearly it didn't. So I got this to try today, and then I got the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. So we'll see how those do today. Today I'm going to be using the Conspiracy palette. I haven't used this in a long time. I feel like I haven't used it since fall when I got it. And I am thinking of using the yellow. I want to do some type of yellow look. That's just the idea I had in my head. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into that yellow. I still haven't cleaned my brushes. Why would I, right? Why would I? I'm going to take a really dense brush. Wow, there's a lot of fallout. I'm just going to start packing it on my eye, in my crease, maybe a little above my crease, not being too particular. I want the most pigment right there in my crease, so I'm really dipping in, packing on, dipping in, packing on. I'm leaving a little bit of space right here where I would put liner. So I'm not going to worry about putting that yellow all the way down to my lash line. Get that. I just murdered that food video. You see how much fallout that is? Whoopsie. So now I'm going to take my pills and start to place that right on the edge of food videos just to blend it. Oh, God, there's so much fallout in that too. Holy moly. Now I'm going to take a brush like this. This is the Morphe M508. Let me make sure I get all of the other eyeshadow off of it. I don't want anything on here. But as you can see, it's just a really little little teeny tiny guy. And I'm going to dip into, look at my pills. Can you see my pills? And how much fallout there was there. Not a fact. Dip into that. And this is gonna be my liner in a way here. So just kind of want to start tapping it on my lash line and just building a small liner. You can make it as dramatic as you want. I just want a little teeny tiny liner. If this gets sloppy, I'm just going to clean it up anyway. I'm actually going to go into my Sigma brush. This is a Sigma E65, and I might have to bend down to do this, guys. I'm going to try to do it on camera, but I never have too much success here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that up, but it's okay. It's alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean this up with the makeup wipe, do my other eye, pop my lashes on. I'll probably wait to do my brows until like the very, very end. But I'm gonna do that and then come back and we're gonna start on the face. All right, so I will have to go back and maybe fix the purple on my lash line. These are the most natural lashes I own, and it still was able to kind of cover that purple a little bit. I mean, you can still see it, but I just wanted it to be a little more out there. I don't know, maybe I'm just being picky, but I might have to just go back and touch it up, fix it up, whatever. I have no liner on or anything. It's literally just the Not a Fact shade. So I'm going to have to deal with it. I'll probably have to go back and fix the yellow too, but I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the face. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Benefit Professional. I actually want to take it on my Blendiful. I cannot think of what that was called. I'm hoping that maybe with me not wearing makeup the past 2 weeks, that my makeup will look really good today. Now I'm going to be trying the Milk Hydro. This stuff is pretty cool looking. Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I've heard this stuff is bomb. So let's see. Ooh, I like the consistency. I heard it's really sticky, so your makeup will just straight up stick to it. That is what I'm hoping. I keep going back and forth between the foundations I want to use, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Oh my god, I didn't wet my beauty blender. I'll be right back. So I guess I will tell you kind of what's been going on. So my grandma has Alzheimer's, and she is in a nursing home, but it's an actual nursing home where everybody in the place has some sort of dementia, Alzheimer's, things like that. I don't even think I can say the word or my video will get demonetized. So the big C word, she got diagnosed with, and she was the 5th person in the nursing home to get diagnosed with it. So at first, when we found out, I was a mess, as you can imagine, and to a point, I mean, I was crying every day. You can't even go see her. You can't talk to her. It's not like you could pick up the phone and call her because she has Alzheimer's. She's not going to know. She doesn't know who we are. She didn't know who we are years ago, you know? So it's kind of a touch and go thing with her. But yeah, she's been diagnosed. We think she's about 10 days in at this point. The good news is she hasn't had any breathing problems. She hasn't had a fever. She's doing fairly well. She's 93 years old. At this point, she's just very lethargic. and not eating a whole lot, but she was drinking, so they haven't had to give her an IV or really intervene too much at this point. They did move all of the patients who tested positive on their own ward or down their own hallway to where they're not around anybody. But the thing is, the way that they're testing, they're only testing if they think you have it. So my grandma has always kind of had a little, not a cough, but like she'll clear her throat or something like that. So that's the only thing that kind of red flagged them into wanting to test her, which I think is just weird because it's just going to spread like wildfire there. But all of the other patients are doing quite well, surprisingly enough. Everybody in the nursing home is older, so that's what's concerning. But you know, it's just one of those things that, say she does happen to go downhill, you know, we can't even say our goodbyes. So that's what was really choking me up last week. So I don't know, it's just, it's scary, it's hard. I don't think anything seems real until it happens to you and your family. So that's one reason I haven't had any motivation at all to film. Again, I just think this will help me maybe feel better. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I, you know, if anybody knows me, I wear my emotions on my sleeves. I can't just sit here and fake it and get on camera and be fake. I'm not wired like that. So for me, I just had to kind of back off of this stuff. And a lot of times when I'm going through something, I kind of keep to myself. I push people away, and it sucks, but that's just for some reason how I am. So I haven't really talked to anybody or anything like that the past 10 to 14 days, something like that. So I felt like today is the first day that I kind of felt a little more okay, I guess. Not all the way, but good enough to film, good enough to talk about it. And frankly, all I've been doing is probably what a lot of people have been doing, is just sitting on the couch, eating. I've made it through almost every season of Vanderpump Rules at this point. They really need to get the new season out because that's driving me nuts. I want to see the newest season. But that's all I've really been doing, and it's not good. Mentally, it's not good, and now I just feel like I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to work until there's a vaccine. It just sucks. There's a lot on my mind. My YouTube channels went to pure shit. So there's just a lot. There's just a lot on my mind, weighing heavy on me. So it was just really hard for me to just come back on camera and act like everything's hunky-dory, because I can't do it. And I know for a lot of people, you come to YouTube as an escape. Like, you don't want to hear about sad stuff or stuff going on right now. But again, I just can't get on here and fake it. I just can't do that. That's just not the type of person I am. So I just had to say something, and obviously positive thoughts, prayers, anything like that will help me. But yeah, that's what's been going on, and I'm sorry for my absence. Hopefully I don't do that again, but if I do, just please understand that it's just hard right now, you know? So I just used the same concealer, the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. Now I'm going to jump into the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I'm gonna use my Blendiful and just set this. I will say that that concealer definitely is not creaseless. I was definitely creasing under my eyes, so that kind of sucks. But I wanted to try it out and get it. See, I'm already creasing. But I do have creasy eyes, so I'm sure that doesn't help the situation. I'm going to, there's powder everywhere, bronze with the Milani Sun Tan Silky Matte Bronzer Powder. This is in the shade 03. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had this lady call me yesterday, and usually I don't answer these calls. So what happens is a number that's the same as your number, so whatever three minus your area code, the first three numbers that start with your phone number will call you, and usually it's a spam call. It's somebody trying to get money out of you. So I never really answer those phone calls. I usually just go ahead and block them when they're calling me. But yesterday I was so damn bored. I was like, let's just entertain this scammer and have fun. Well, little did I know, it was a lady who, I guess just the spammer used my number, because that's what they do. They'll use somebody's number, and then if you do call it back, it happens to be the poor innocent person on the other line who belongs to that phone number, who has no idea what you're talking about. And that's what happened to me. So she called and she's like, I was like, hello? And she's like, hello? Real super nasty. And I was like, may I ask who's calling? She's like, no, you may not ask who's calling. I'm just calling you back to let you know you're a piece of shit for trying to get money out of people during this pandemic. And I just want to tell you to f*** off. And I'm just like, I start laughing because I'm just like, whoa, that is not what I expected at all. So she hung up and I'm cracking up, and I go tell my husband about it. So I'm like, I'm going to try and call this number back to see if I can calm her down and if she'll let me talk to explain the situation. So actually I called it back. She answered, and I'm just like, hi, I'm just calling to let you know that scammers are using people's numbers. And anyway, I explained to her the situation of what it is. And she's like, I'm so sorry. That's just the 6th call I've gotten today, and I'm so pissed off. And I'm sorry that I took it out on you. I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, her name's Leslie. She is a professor at Xavier University. And we just had a pleasant conversation for a good 5-6 minutes. And just, she was really nice and very, very sorry for what had happened. But her husband's in a nursing home. And as far as what she was telling me, they haven't been hit yet by the virus or anything like that. So, which is good. She's just really worried. She's not even allowed to go see him. Like, I totally get it. So we were able to talk about that for a second. But it was just very nice, I think, on both ends, to where we both could vent and talk about it. And, it's just a stranger over the phone. But I think, I don't know, it was just kind of a cool thing to have happen during all of this, that you just get to talk to somebody. And at least I was able to calm her down and let her know that maybe just don't answer those phone calls. And then at the end of the conversation, she's like, well, if I do happen to call you back, which, I mean, like I said, she should probably just ignore it from here on out. But she said, if I do happen to call you back and start going off on her, I do apologize. I'm like, yeah, hi, my name's Christy. And what's your name? She's like, Leslie. I'm like, okay, I'll say, Leslie, this is Christy. Please don't tell me to f*** off. And she started laughing. So I don't know. It's just funny how something like that happened. I don't know. It kind of made me laugh, made her laugh, brightened both of our days. And I think she was able to vent, considering what she's going through and what I'm going through. So I don't know. It's kind of funny and pleasant. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think it's funny. Okay, for blush, I'm going to go, excuse me, I'm going to go in with this Show Me Your Cheeks blush by Elizabeth Moth. What is going on? This is such a pretty peachy pink blush. I love it. For highlight, you've probably guessed it. Jesus Christ. There's just, it like snowed from my scalp and me doing my bronzer. That's how much I need to wash my hair today. I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics. You guys probably have guessed it. I'm gonna mix between these three. I just gashed that again. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with Not a Fact and just start to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to dip back into food videos just a little bit, not a super lot of it, and just take it right below there. Then I actually think I'm gonna take What's the Tea, which is this like baby blue pastel-y color right here. Whew. And just put that in my waterline. Can you tell a difference? I don't know if I can really tell. Nah, a little bit. I was able to pack it on there. I had to pack it on there a lot to get it to look like that. But it's all right. You can tell it's like it's there enough, maybe. I think. All right, let's move on. So I have this lash that is totally screwed up. And I'm wondering if I could stick these on there, but first let me go ahead and put some mascara on. I just need some mascara, hold on. I'm wondering if I'll be able to use this kind of on my lower lash line. I don't know, I don't have any bottom lashes, but these are jacked up to where I wouldn't be able to use them as normal lashes. All right, so the way the lash is, I'm gonna use two, so like, you know how lashes have little, I'm trying to explain this, has little fractions of pieces in from the this is so hard to explain, but I'm gonna use the first two parts on the short end and cut that. I don't know if they'll be exactly, they're definitely not going to be the exact same length here. So then I'm going to take my lash glue, and I always use House of Lashes glue. So I'm going to take the smallest on my tweezers. I hope this works. Just put a little bit, oh, that's a lot of lash glue. Put a little bit of lash glue. So because this is the shorter end, put it right here. Now, unfortunately, they're probably not going to be even, but that's okay. It does not have to be perfect. So it's the next short little clump, and then I'll use the middle part of the strip and cut those two middle parts, put it in the middle, and then the longest two parts for the outside. I don't know if I like that or not, but at this point they're gonna stay on because that was a bitch to put on. Then I actually think I'm gonna take some jewels because this is just gonna be extra. I think I'm gonna use these two, and you guys know the jewels I like, I will most likely link them down below. So let's just put some jewels on too. Alright, I like it like that. It is pretty just on the inner part like that. I really like that. Alright, you guys, so I went ahead and did my brows. Yeah, well, they're there. That's all that matters, right? They're not the best, but they're there. I'm going to take Ranch from the palette and put that on my brow bone. I want it pretty intense, so I'm not going to blend too much. But yeah, I just want it really pop in there. Boom. I'm going to pop a little bit here, just in between. I probably should have done it before Jules, but sometimes you don't think about things till after the fact. All right, and then for lips, I'm just gonna go in with the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Banana Split. Then I'm gonna finish this look off with the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. And that is it for this makeup look. I'm so happy that I had enough motivation to get up off of the couch. I want to think positively right now and have all good energy going to my grandma. So me sitting on the couch, eating my weight in food and trying to sleep through the day isn't going to do anything positive for me and my mental health. I've never had anxiety or depression or anything like that. I've never been diagnosed with a mental illness. Not that I thought that I've ever had one. I'm just saying that this is the first time that I guess I know how it feels, and it's the first time that I can actually understand it, because it sucks. It's hard, and I just need to try and get up every day and just do something and be positive. So this is a start, and it does make me feel a little bit better. I do want to say that I did add a little bit of ranch just right here. I might add a little bit more. Oh, just to give a little bit of a pop. Because why not? This looks dramatic anyway. Let's just let it pop a little bit more. I hope all of you are doing okay. I hope you guys had a fun, great, happy Easter. I know we probably celebrated it a little bit differently than we're used to, but to do it safely is what is most important. So I hope you guys are in a good headspace. I hope you guys are doing well. Just send positive thoughts to me and my family and my grandma, and we will all get through this together. I will try and film a little bit more. Just please be understanding right now with everything that's going on. I'm just having to take a step back for me, myself, my family. I'm not myself right now, probably, as you can tell, but I feel like this is a step in the right direction. Another step in the right direction is going to be me washing my hair today. That's going to be a big step in like 10 days, maybe longer. If I'm being really honest, it might be 2 weeks. I left my hair like this because at this point I really don't care, and you know, it's baby steps, guys. It's baby steps. I hope you guys like this video, and that is all I really have to say. And if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.